I got sucked into this Kiely Rodni case, and the question is, does Kiely Rodni exist? When you look her up in Instagram, this is what comes up. A lot of searching for her. I don't even know if she has an Instagram. I didn't look at the Gabby Petito case at all because if you follow me, you know that I view these things as all potential psyops, psychological operations, whether it actually took place, whether it was a satanic sacrifice, whether it's just a mind game, a distraction. I just never get into this stuff, and for some reason I got sucked into this one and just questioning everything, even questioning Rodney, like that's a weird spelling of a last name. Do these people actually exist? What is going on? Why are her friends acting so weird? And I even kept thinking that her parents were acting weird. And I found all of these true crime YouTubers, and there's so much drama. I can't even believe this. I don't know how I got in this algorithm, but I did, and I've got to show you guys what is going on with this case. Following this case led me to this guy, Ryan Upchurch. And maybe some of you know who he is, but I had no clue. Not only did I have no clue who he was, but when I found his first video, I didn't even know how many followers he had or how many people had just viewed the video. But I did see that any video being put out about this girl was getting a lot of interest, and he was one of them, and he seemed like just some normal average guy. You're gonna click on this real quick. This is the last video he put out. I never believed the Gabby Petito thing was real. There was just so much about this, and when I was showing this to my friend Christopher, who does the gematria stuff, he was like, oh, Kiely Rodni equals 122, that equals satanic. He does all of that stuff. So like we're always looking at this with a very skeptical eye. And anyway, so here is this video. Let's look at this. This is the last video he put out, and now he sounds like us. And anyway, eventually I realized he is this famous country singer that has almost 3 million subscribers, and his very last video talks about him not being a superstar. He's just the chosen one. I'm gonna show you guys that too. There's so much I want to show you that I think I'm gonna upload this and just call it part 1. Okay, let's watch this.
Finding Kiely, and that was continually the goal. I think it comes down to lots of factors, and like I said, we're going to debrief and try to figure out how do we become better and do a better job at these types of operations.
Why did agencies believe it was an abduction at first?
I think that you can never take that off the table, and so as we talked as a command group and unified command with all my partners that you see behind us, you couldn't remove that off the table because we hadn't found her. And so that was some of the struggles with some of the services that we wanted to obtain and things we wanted to do, but we couldn't say it wasn't an abduction, but we also never said that it was an abduction. I think that was clarified fairly early on, but we also probably wouldn't have received all the services and all the people if that wasn't an option.
Did any of the juveniles, anybody mention a car going over the side, a car in the water, out of all those?
I don't believe that statement was made, not to my knowledge.
Was there any indication that this was an accident or foul play?
That's still being investigated. If we'd like, we could turn it over for CHP can give some information. They are conducting the accident investigation utilizing their MATE team.
Good morning, Josh Ellers, Assistant Chief with CHP Valley Division based in Sacramento, which Truckey's a part of. I can't confirm that our department is conducting a fatality traffic collision investigation. We're harnessing all of our resources, working with all of our partners here. As you see, we're utilizing our MATE team, our multidisciplinary accident investigation team, to harness more data from the vehicle that was recovered. Also, we've utilized all of our air resources to map and video and take photos.
and the vehicle is taken down. The FBI has offered up assistance and are going to be helping to conduct investigation regarding the vehicle itself and making sure that we don't miss something that may be in there that we're not aware of. Even though once you find the answer, on hindsight, everything looks 20/20, the reality is it's not that simple. It is pretty complex.
Was there more than one body in the vehicle?
No, there was not more than one body in the vehicle.
There likely could have been tire tracks or some type of signal that a car did go into the water there. Did rain impact that? Did this heavy activity in the area impede seeing those signs?
I think everything's a factor, but again, that's where we rely on the MATE team from CHP to come in with their expertise and be able to provide some of those answers.
At this time, can you tell if there are any signs of foul play?
At this time, we're not going to be able to say anything like that.
It's been said that people were drinking at the party that night. Was anything found in the car that could lead you to believe that she was drinking that when the person found things?
Yeah, the investigation's ongoing, so we're not going to be able to comment on that.
Do you have any theories as to how the car got in the water, and also what gear was the car found in?
I think if I make up theories, then I'm just guessing, and I'm going to lead us back into a trail that's not certain. So we'll wait until we have those facts and details. And as far as the car, we're not going to release any information until we've done a solid investigation. None of us were aware of an initial, so we tasked the investigative sergeant with contacting them and reaching out. So I believe, best I know, we did that proactively on our end.
And they contacted the family?
I think there's still some sketchy details on exactly how that contact went out. So I don't want to speak on behalf of the family.
All right, so look, I was getting frustrated. I was like, dude, fuck it.
So if you don't know Ryan Upchurch, this is Ryan Upchurch. And I am not a Ryan Upchurch fan. I don't dislike him either. I don't know anything about this guy other than he's country, he cusses a lot, and somehow he's famous. And you know what I think about famous people, all of them. I don't idolize or worship any of these people. I liked him when I thought he was a regular person like me. So now that I know, and now that I've seen his last song, I'm like highly skeptical of this person, but I'm not saying anything for him or against him. I just think I just think it's all interesting. I think it's all interesting how this person is doing these true crimes that most of the people in our community, if you follow me, if you watch my videos, we just look at all of this as if it's on the mainstream media, it's probably not true. And then here we have this guy that has 2 million followers on YouTube and sells out concerts. Listen to what he's saying about this case. And he's been involved in this case from day one.
I'm going back to the fucking beginning. I'm gonna go over this whole entire case again. I get like 3/4 the way through the video. I see something pop up in related searches about some lady named Ann Hatch. I get to looking into it. It takes me about, 10 minutes. All this stuff is fucking bullshit. Yeah, you heard me right. All this shit is bullshit. All of it. It's all bullshit. Show me one thing that's real. You can't. There ain't one. You know why you can't find nothing on anybody? Because nobody's who they say they are. You know all these crazy leads we all been getting, and then it's just a fucking deep rabbit hole full of fucking question marks and trails to other fucking bullshit rabbit holes? Because they're supposed to be bullshit rabbit holes. You know how these people on the internet, these YouTubers like the Ixmail guy, the Zanime, and the Ronnie Jones dude and all these people, do you know why they don't care to tell you, oh yeah, well, my friend was at the party and had cocaine? You know why she don't care to fucking canoe in the lake? Cause there ain't no fucking dead girl, bruh. There ain't. You notice since the beginning it's been like a fucking reality show with all these people calling in and popping up and I have information and well, your information looks sketchy. No, it's not. Oh, he's crazy for calling her information sketchy. You see this big fucked up dumb pyramid? They're doing it on purpose. The reason they're sticking their fucking neck out there is because there is no actual crime. The only crime that is going on is a scam to get GoFundMe money. Yes, this is the new, hello, are you a great fan of mine on Facebook? Yeah. This is the fucking YouTube version. The Anne Hesh lady, the video everybody's freaking out about where the person raises up when they're putting them in the ambulance and everybody's like, yo, what the fuck, look at this video. That ain't real. Look at the video. There's no cops anywhere. That is not Ellen's ex. I don't know where the fuck, I don't know how there's all these links saying that's what it is, but it ain't. There's no fucking proof of this lady anywhere dating Ellen. There's no video of them together. It is fake. Go look for yourself. Yeah, this lady runs into a fucking house. No video of this wreck. She don't date Ellen. And there's a bunch of imposter bullshit thrown together news sites on the internet that's pushing the shit and being like, hit the GoFundMe. Yeah, that's all this is, bro. That's all this is. That's all the Kiely Rodni thing is. I mean, dude, this makes the press conference make so much sense now. There's a reason why they can't give us no answers. No party pictures, just some bullshit Photoshop party pictures. With what? With none of the people in the pictures. Why you think when the police said, hey, we found the car and Kiely's body, and Sammy got on Instagram and was like, no, they didn't, because they didn't. There ain't nobody. There ain't no Kiely Rodni. It's bullshit. It's fake. Why you think nobody's seen the Kiely Rodni girl? Why you think all these Photoshop pictures of the party have nobody in them that's point of interest? Where do you think Ronnie came from? If you switch around the letters to the name Kiely Rodni, the way they spell it, it comes out as I killed Ronnie. They designed this shit to make motherfuckers look crazy and drive theirself crazy. And while they're all going in different directions with different leads, and this is why they make themselves look completely guilty, and they're like, oh, what? I wouldn't do anything. Yeah, because they really wasn't doing anything. They're not going to get in trouble for murder or nothing, because there's nothing to be committed murder on. Yesterday, I traced that lady's name, Angela Mausoleum, back to some fucking chop shops. Where do you think they got the car? That's why when I ran the plate on Ronnie Jones's shit, it came back no one. That's why when I ran the tag on Kiely Rodni's car, it came back no one. That's because same person put the same tag on the car. You ever notice how there's no actual picture with the Kiely girl and her CRV? There ain't one. They don't exist. When the Angela Mausoleum girl was like, call this number and look for this hoodie. It was a bullshit lead and a fucking bullshit tip line. I looked up her name and noticed, what do you know? She's a cop and she works for some fucking news company. I looked up the news company. The news company's bullshit. On Google Earth, it's got a fucking green screened image put on a sign to some bullshit building. If you look on the building, it has a police badge on it and a number. When you type the number into Google and click fucking enter, it says Impact 911. You go to that address and it's a chop shop where they got fucking hundreds of different kinds of cars you could just fake deaths with all day. How can you fake a death? I mean, well, fuck, dude. If you're the police, I mean, shit. I mean, hello. You can make some bullshit documents, get a bullshit car, fucking get a bullshit tag, make a bullshit profile with a bullshit person, fucking, I don't know, fucking get rid of the car and be like, fuck, dude, this person's missing. We gotta find them. Go fund me. Free money, hello. So here's the lady that's gone. This is the hoodie they told us to look for. It's a bullshit hoodie. Here's the tip line, right? 530-581-6320. This is a bullshit number. Look, now this is the only thing that comes up is these three things. Yesterday, when I screen recorded it, look what came up. These are gone now. But your boy screen recorded it. Look what it looked like the other day. When I typed that number in yesterday, look how much shit popped up. Look what it says. If you
Look how he's researching. He's researching like we research, like digging deeper than listening to the mainstream media for whatever they're telling us. He's like digging deep into all of this. When YouTubers are interviewing people, like there was a Ronnie guy that came out of nowhere and he was like deep diving and questioning him. And so either he's figuring stuff out or he's a part of all of this in some kind of way, or he's trying. This is just mind-blowing that this whole investigation turned into our kind of research. That the most famous person doing the research came back to, oh, the whole thing is a psyop. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna Britney Spears this guy and make him look like a crazy conspiracy theorist? Like, I am interested to see what happens next, because you guys know me, and I don't think that this whole Ryan Upchurch thing is authentic, just like I don't think anything in this case is authentic. And I can't even believe I'm down this rabbit hole and then this is what it comes to. Like, can you guys say Alex Jones?
Know them, it's time for the truth. Fashion Isha, whatever the fuck that means. Sheriff Investigations California. Like, it's bullshit. Look, and when you take this address, 2501 North Lake Boulevard, alright? It is a fake police department, fam. I'm not even lying. Look. Alright, so you see this address? Watch this. Go over to Google Earth. Go to Google Earth. More recent searches. 2501 North Lake Boulevard. Click. Watch this. Dude. Look what that says. Placer County Superior Court. Watch this. What in the fuck is this? This ain't no damn sheriff's department, bro. When I type in Placer County Sheriff's Department, look at all these different ones. Placer County Sheriff's Office.
That's
Placer
what
County
happens
Sheriff's
when I
Office.
try finding the islands.
Oh. Look.
The map people
That's
know
the
what
real
I'm talking about.
Placer Sheriff's Office. This is the bullshit Placer Sheriff's Office. There is a fake sheriff's office, bro. What the fuck?
There's a fake everything. This guy definitely
There's the
thinks
real
we
one.
live on a globe.
Obviously.
Maybe he'll wake up to the flat earth.
But wait, there's more Placer County Sheriff's places. Ah, yes. Placer County Sheriff's Office. This house. Ah, yes. There's lots of Placer County Sheriff's departments. They're everywhere. There's another Placer County Sheriff's Department here. Look at all these Placer County Sheriff's Departments, bruh. Like, what in the fuck is what is this? And then back to this fake ass one in the middle of nowhere. The scary thing is, there's actually fucking cop cars at them. Type in Placer County Sheriff's Office. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. There's the real one, and there's the real numbers. Hell, it's even got a non-emergency number. The mausoleum lady had was hanging around and fucking with a fake sheriff's department, it seems like. Alright, so you know the Angela lady? Angela Musalem. You're a fucking detective, a PI, a fucking sheriff, and you work for like 3 different news companies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
he's
if you go to
figuring
the
out
news company
crisis
she worked
actors.
For, what was it called? Fox 40. Look at this. Click Fox 40. Alright.
Or is
go out
he?
front.
Like, this could all be being
Here's
fed
the
to
building.
him.
Right? Click Street View. Look at the front of this fucking place. There ain't nothing indicating that it's an actual news thing until you get to this bullshit fucking edited green screened on. I mean, it's fake, obviously. I mean, look at it. Hello? But look, when you go around the block, this is fucking crazy. Click right here. What they got backed up right here? Oh, what do you know? A silver Honda CRV backed all the way up so you can't see the fucking tag plate. And you go outside the gate.
So how did he find that?
There's like any numbers or anything, you know?
Like, who's going through every single street?
You zoom in and what do you get? 916-640-0101. 916-640-0101. You click it. Impact 911. I was like, Impact 911? Impact of a car crash? 911? Okay, that's kind of weird. So I took it and went to Google Earth. Put that in the search bar. Click. Look where it goes. A dirty ass fucking chop shop area. What do you know? Look at all these fucking cop cars. What are these cop cars?
What's really interesting is some of these true crime people, and I started getting this agent vibe about all of these people that I was watching. Like, some of them are married to cops, and I gotta go into that too, and how they're all fighting and suing each other. It's so crazy. But it was like the flat earth all over again with, you know, the fake map, and how these popular YouTubers that are doing the flat earth were all agents. And that's what I started feeling about all of these true crime people. Like, who are they really? And it's people like me that are just independent and curious and research on our own, are finding things in the Gabby Petito case that are connected from people in the Gabby Petito case that are also connected to this case. But I don't know anything about the Gabby Petito case. I didn't follow it. I just saw enough to think, okay, whatever. Like a lot of you did. But like, look at this. Is he showing us what they're really doing, what we really know? Like, are they you know how they have to show us what they're doing to, you know, it's their game, or it's what they have to do to make their magic and witchcraft work. But this is so interesting. And I mean, how is Ryan finding this stuff if it's not being fed to him? I admit I've looked at Google Earth, I've stumbled upon things, but I didn't like go search, you know, all of the streets around a certain area and then find that specific car. It's weird because he used Google Earth and found shoes that matched a person in this whole story. And it is long and it is twisted and it is a rabbit hole that I'm sure distracted many, many people. But I had to bring it to you guys because where it is right now.
What's doing here, bro?
Just in case it's...
Look at this. Look at all this fucking equipment. Trucks. A fucking shit yard across the street. You go over here, this ain't shit but a place with a bunch of junk cars and containers, and look, you just got these hidden cop cars. Because this is supposed to be a security company, and it's not. There's no indication of a security company anywhere on this entire block. I already looked. So, yep. I'm done with this true crime shit. This is why Sammy and Megs and all them, this is why they have no emotion interacting with her. I mean, it's kind of hard to, you know, act like you know somebody that doesn't fucking exist. This is why we have no answers. This is why the tag plates don't match up. This is why the car was placed thereafter. This is why everything. This is why nothing makes sense. It's a scam to get fucking GoFundMe money or something. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'm going back to my regular life of doing cool shit and fucking, you know, being a musician. I'm done with internet crime stuff. I'm not interested anymore.
So he kind of sounds genuine, but you just never know. 2.94 million subscribers. And let's see. Kind of want to look at these comments, but I kind of don't want to waste time because there's more that I want to show you guys in this first video. And I know because of TikTok, people can't watch long videos anymore. So I decided to see if I could find her in the people search, which I had already done before and I could not find her. And I did it before because I thought the name was fake. But then I could find her parents. Her dad has the same last name and I could find him. So then I just ignored the fact that I couldn't ever find her. But now, thinking back on it, why didn't I ever find her?
First, I don't know how there's so many people on YouTube, on Google Earth, looking at the fucking completely wrong spot where the car went into water. You have a brain, you have eyeballs, you have a hand to move the cursor, you can do it. I believe in you. Look at this news clip. Look at this Google Earth clip. Those are the same spots.